Hello everyone, my name is Joe. This is my C Sharp API integration mini project. So here's my homepage, and then we have our teams listable, what I have from the API, and some of the other pages that I created were just the 2025 Super Bowl champions, the 2025 MVP, and Offensive Player of the Year. All football oriented, but all pretty basic. I didn't want to do anything too crazy as I was more focused on just getting the assignment completed. Taking a look at the code, uh, so we went through our web services. I was running through the errors we got to at the end of the lab. I got to solving some of them. I was able to update my Newton.json to be NewtonSoft.json. Some other issues I had in terms of troubleshooting when launching them, I was able to just go through exactly what it said. I had some typos in terms of like Razor pages. I had an N instead of an R, and was able to get everything else working. I decided to make a public class for the team information, so I was able to get that information and display it all instead of just displaying on the page the ID and team name. I was able to get it to display all of the information for the teams that I have in the database by doing so. And then outside of that, another issue I ran into when trying to run the application was with the HTTP client. After doing some research on it, I found that if I used the iHTTP client factory, I was able to get past those issues. So I went ahead and did that. Outside of that, just pretty much did some small adjustments in terms of issues I was having with the JSON coming back as an array. I was able to make some minor adjustments to get that working, and then I used to convert the JSON files to deserialized objects, so I'm able to get the information listed out directly from my teams. For the HTML of it directly, pretty much just used what we did, just made some small adjustments to be able to display the ID, team name, and team city instead of just the titles of ID and team name. Pretty basic for all of the other pages. I pretty much made them the exact same. So for like Super Bowl champions, it's just a basic index model and then the title and image. And then I just used a duplicate of the index model page for those. And that is also the same for like the MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. But yeah, I got everything to work as I planned. Did run into some issues with some minor typos and moving things around to get past those error codes, but overall was able to get everything to work correctly.